Okay, so today we're going to have a look at what are called frequency tables or frequency distributions. They're called the same thing. So let's start off by looking at this survey. So let's say we did a survey where we wanted to find out how many children were in, how many children per family. So we surveyed a whole load of people. I think there's 50 different families there. And all we asked was how many children are in your family. So in this family there's one, in this family there's three, in this family there's four, three, two, two, four. So I'm not going to go through them all, but that's the information that we got. So it's kind of, when you look at that there like that, I suppose it's not that easy to take anything useful from that. It's not, I mean, how many children have five families? I'd have to count up and look there's one there, there's another one there, here. I can't even remember how many that was. There. So it's not easy to see. There's another one with five. It's not easy to see. So what we can do, instead of leaving the information like that, we can put it into what's called a frequency table or a frequency distribution. So what they look like are these. So we just go, let's say we say we'll have two rows. So frequency, which is the number of children. I'm going to use the hashtag for the symbol for number. So number of children. And then number of families. So families. So the number of families. So let's say number of families. So the word frequency means how often. So it's like how many times this number of children happens. So the number of children, like we have 0 children, 1 child, 2, I think the most up here is 5, 3, 4, and 5. We might as well add in a 6, so I don't think there is any. And then the number of families. So what we can do now is count up how many families have 0 children. So I don't think there's any here. So none of the families surveyed had 0 children. So the number of families was 0. How many families had 1 child? So there's 1. Useful to cross it off after you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 families had 1 child. And straight away you can see how this frequency distribution is useful, because now I can see from looking at this that, okay, the number of families with 1 child was 4. So it's kind of useful straight away. 2 children, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So 8 families had 2 children. 3 children, we've got 1, 2. I'm sure we're going to miss one somewhere along the lines. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 families had 3 children. Let's see how many had 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 children had 4 children. How many had 5? So we have, should be the only one left. Oh, there's one actually has 6 and 7. So we may add another one in. So 7. So how many had 5 anyway? So we have, where's there 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 families had 5 children. How many had 6? We have 1, 2, 3, so 4. 4 children had, families had 6 children, and 7 should be very few. There's 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's just 2. Yeah, 2 families had 7 children. So now you can see when I put it into this frequency table or frequency distribution, it's much easier to use. I can see straight away that 4 families had 1 child, 8 families had 2 children, 10 families had 3 children, 13 families had 4 children, 8 families had 5 children, 4 families had 6 children, and 2 families had 7 children. So it's much easier to use.